We're live. Okay. All right. Let's go. Yeah. Let's see. What do I want to say? For everybody just tuning in, I want you all to know that you should join the Facebook page. Links are in the channel description. If you want to keep up with what's going on the projects, please join the Facebook group. I also want to hear what you guys are working on. I haven't been making a whole lot of videos lately because of the weather. So most of the updates are in the YouTube group. So that's what I do. If you use or in the Facebook group, if you use Facebook, check out the group. I like it. I have fun talking to everybody. So anyway, on to the show. So no one's here yet, so I'm just going to talk to myself for a little bit, and then we'll get on with today's topic, which is what I did today. So we gotta wait for some people to start coming in here. If people do come in, I'm a little late. I will say that. I just got back. I left at man. I don't know what time I left. What time did I leave today? We left at like 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, maybe 1:30. I'm just getting back now, so at 7:30. It was a long day. So as soon as someone gets in this chat, I mean, I guess I can talk about what I did in the. Oh, we got 3 people watching. Cool. Sound off. 1, 2. Let's like the video. I see you guys. Who's in here? But anyway, so we'll talk about what I did yesterday before we get to what we're talking about today. So yesterday we actually did some work on 300, right? We actually got stuff done. It was cool. So the intake is pretty much done. The fuel rail and the injectors are assembled onto the intake. We did the ports, bungs, whatever you want to call them, for the injectors in the fuel rail. The bit that I bought to do that worked out incredibly well. It made the radiuses and cut the holes for the O-rings in one cut. So it worked out really good. And I'm happy with it. It was a little expensive, but I'm happy with it. And then after we did that, I TIG welded on the fittings for the fuel rail. So I still have to do a little cleaning on the inside of the fuel rail, make sure there's no debris in there. But the fuel rail is on the injectors. The injectors are in the intake. The throttle body is on the intake. The intake is done. I need to pick up some sensors at work. I need like the IAC for the throttle body. It needs an IAC yet, and I need a idle air control IAC. I need the IAT, the inlet air tap. I need to get one of them sensors to put in the intake somewhere, and I need to get some plugs for the bottom of the intake. But what does this mean? The 300 is ready to wire and fire. The tappet cover is still not done yet. I have most of the stuff to do it. I have to finish fabbing it up. I am going to work on that, but we don't need that done to fire. It might be a little oil on the ground, but it'll be okay. So yeah, so that's ready to wire and fire. So we're getting close, and I want to apologize for everybody for the delay. We should have had it done a while ago, but I'm one man show, so that is what is going on there. Let's see. So the 2 people that were in here have left. So I am sad. So we're back to waiting for more people to come in. Maybe no one will come in. Maybe I'll get to quit early. That'd be great. I'm going to check if I'm actually making noise. So hold on.
Maybe no one will come in.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'll get...
All right, we're good. Like, I'll make sure my volume worked. Yeah. So maybe no one will come in, but I'll get to quit early tonight. We don't got anybody else in the next 10 minutes. I'm out of here, dude. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's mostly my fault, right? Because I didn't I didn't start at 7 when I was supposed to, right? That's like problem number 1. Problem number 2 is I didn't check who else was live right now. Let me check right now. So Buck's live. Everybody's probably over on Buck's. Let's go see. I'm gonna go poke at people for being on Bucks Live. Oh, Buck's just doing the under 500 reviews. Okay.
Not in there.
Okay. Let's mute that. Let's see who's all in here. Anyway, Mohawk's in here. JB's in here. John's in here. Indirect Connections in here. Old McDonald has a car. I don't know about that old McDonald has a car guy though. He he's been hanging out in the wrong neighborhood with the wrong people. You get what I mean? Oh, Big Mike. I haven't talked to Big Mike in a while. I haven't seen him in my chat in a long time. All right, everybody. Not everybody's over here, but enough of them are over here. So 3-0-3-8. Maybe I should invite Jed on. What I should do. Is that Kim? I don't Buff. Oh Jesus! They made another channel. I don't know what's going on over there. Oh, there's two people here. Who's the other person here? Who's watching? Name yourself. Show yourself. Might be gone already. I don't know. Dude, I'm stoked. This is gonna be a short live. I can go to sleep early tonight. I'm not gonna be up all night talking to everybody. As much as I like talking to everybody, short live. So that I'll take the wins where I can get them. Heck yeah, that makes me happy. I spent a little bit too much money today. I'm not gonna lie, but because I've been spending so little money, there's 4 people here now. 4. That's 4. There's 4 people here now. Sound off. Who's in here? I only see 1 like. We need 3 more likes. 3 more likes. 3 more likes. But yeah, so I've been budgeting extremely well. Last month I was able to put money in my Roth IRA. I put $500 in. I saved $300 into my savings, and I had $200 to pay some money I owed somebody, and I spent $300 on an engine. All my bills were paid, and I still have money left over. So like I'm doing really good. Makes me feel good, right? So we can keep up. Like I said, I gotta be careful because I'll get into the spending habit. Like you ever get in that, you're like, oh, I want this. I want this. I want that. I can't do that. Like I spent. I everything was accomplished, so I don't feel bad that I spent the money, right? Um, but I still did spend too much money this today. So, uh, but anyway, so no one's here. So, I mean, should I just end this? I mean, we'll talk about what else I did, what else happened today. So, uh, if you're in the Facebook group, you would have noticed or heard about me mention that I was looking at diesels. What's up, Blake? How you doing, buddy? Nice. 5 on pump and $20 scratch. Well, man, what was I saying? You made me lose my train of thought, man. I don't remember what I was saying. Anyway, if you're in the Facebook group, I've been talking about buying a diesel. So I was looking on Facebook for 4BT. Gonna find one, right? They don't exist for under like $4,000. Oh, that's a lie. They don't exist for under 2,800, but the ones for 2,800 are like locked up and missing shit off them. So it wasn't working out, and so I came across this diesel brand I've never heard of. Right, it's called a Bedford. It's a GM diesel called a Bedford. Bedford is a division of GM in the UK. Why this engine's over here, I don't know, but they put them in trucks and stuff in Europe, the UK. This one was in a generator. Had 7,000 hours on it, and I don't know hours. Someone that knows hours, tell me if 7,000 hours on something's a lot. I feel like it is because that's 24 hours running straight for 291 days ish, right? My math might be off on that one, but I feel like that's a lot of hours, and who knows when if it worked last, right? So anyway, it spins over. It's all there. I feel good about the purchase. Has a flywheel, has a starter, has an adapter plate to go to a diesel standard, same standard that the 12 valves use for their adapter plates. All that makes me feel really good. That means I should be able to adapt a manual transmission to it. Easy peasy. Okay, we got people in here now. All right. I can't budget for the life for shit. I give my cash to my wife or I blow it. Yeah, I don't have a wife anymore, dog. So I have to be very responsible. But like I said, last month I killed it. I saved like 48% of my income last month, and I did the appropriate things with it. Some of it went into retirement. That's a very adult thing, right? Some of them went in my savings account. Very adult thing. I paid money that I owed someone, right? And I had a little bit left over for me. So that's a win. All the bills got paid. I have no debt. I'm feeling good. Feeling good, right? So we're doing it again this month. What have I done? Okay, this month I slipped up once. I spent $11 that I shouldn't have today. I spent 30 on gas in the Ranger. We took the Ranger. I'll tell you all about that in a minute. But yeah, we took the Ranger on this trip to get this diesel. But I spent $10 I shouldn't have. The 30 on gas is not a big deal, like $30. 300 on the engine. But for a running diesel engine, we'll find out, right? I feel like that was a good deal. I can always resell the thing and get my money back. And like I said, it came with all the goodies. It came with a starter, awesome. Flywheel, awesome. Flywheel, like I said, manual transmission, right? So flywheel, awesome. And it came with the adapter to go to the 12 valve standard, which is like SAE 2, I think. So awesome stuff. $300, right? So I'm feeling good. But I did spend that $10 on food today that I shouldn't have. So we got to double down and make sure we don't do that again. But I had a good meal plan for tonight. I was gonna make Cajun pork chops and some fried rice. So spend way too much on meal parties on myself, dude. Like I can't talk because I spend way too much money. But dude, I cut back all of the bullshit spending I was doing. You know, like buying a pop here, buying this here, buying a candy bar here. Like I cut out all that bullshit. I cut out eating out like 100%. Last month I didn't eat out one time, right? And I feel like I make twice as much money. It's insane. I feel really good about it. So, which is great because if I can put 500 in my retirement, and if I can put a little bit in savings every month, and still have $300 to blow on dumb shit, I'm doing something right. So, but I feel you, and I feel bad for you, right? Because most of the shit I buy, like LS stuff, is cheap, right? Like it's cheap for the most part. Like it's starting to go up, but the junk I buy is cheap. The stuff you buy, Mopar guys are crazy, right? Like you're so you're spending all kinds of money on nostalgia, basically, right? So I feel bad for you, but but anyway, yeah. So we took the Danger Ranger. We took it about an hour and a half. Well, we just spent $85 at the Mexican restaurant today. Yeah. Georgia boy, by the way, I haven't seen you in here before, my dude. So, let me know where you're from, how you found the channel and all that. I'm happy that you're here. I haven't seen, like I said, I haven't seen you before. So hi, Ken. How's it going? I'm happy you're here. What's up, Busted? How you doing, brother? You doing good? But yeah, so we took the Danger Ranger about an hour and a half west of me. And first out of the gate, I haven't driven the Ranger, dude, since like October maybe. It said all winter. It started right up. First turn of the key, dude. Wow. Blah, blah, blah. It started right up. Sounded perfect. O2 sensor died. Like the wideband. dead. Reading 9 all the way up to 30, just blah, 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 9:30, right? And I thought it would come out of it. You know what I'm saying? I thought it'd come out of it after it warmed up and everything, which was probably dumb on my part because it started changing the tune around. So I thought it was super lean, so I started putting in fuel. So I thought, okay, wait a minute, something's not right here. This thing's going all wonky. So I just unplugged it because the Terminator that I got in the truck, it will use the wideband to kind of move the tune around a little bit. And if you just unplug it, it just sticks to what I had in there, and it ran great. The wideband didn't really ever change a whole bunch. I had it pretty dialed in, so I just unplugged it, and it did run a little rich. My fuel mileage sucked. Like, well, we'll get into that in a little bit. Fuel mileage sucked. 10 miles a gallon out there, and usually I'm getting 15, which ain't much better, but it's better than 10, right? So, but anyway, let's see. Let's catch up here. Food is a killer. It's easy to spend 30, 40 bucks on food than not want to buy a $40 tool. Exactly, right? And like I said, I cut out all that because I was eating out like 3 times a week, probably. Like, so just cutting that out in the whole month and budgeting, I spend $300 on food, and I cook my food now. And like I said, today I had a moment of weakness. My fucking buddy Josh, he went with me, right? He's like, "Oh, Panda Express." Like, we don't have Panda Express around. We don't. Like, you want to go to Panda Express? It's like, no, not really. Like, you gonna buy? He's like, "Oh well, we don't gotta go." I'm like, you won't. Okay, we'll go, right? And it was $10, so big whoop, right? But yeah, like I'm telling you, you guys budget, you'll be able to afford way more car parts. I'm telling you. Looks like you had a busy day. Chris, what have you been up? What'd you do today? What did you do today? You do anything interesting? But anyway, so like I said, wideband is dead. So we went and topped the truck up. I topped it up with E85 because it was like $2.50 a gallon or something like that, which was probably part of the reason why the gas mileage was so shit, right? Whatever. I live in Dallas, GA. My toy is a 96 Silverado with a Cam LQ4 and flat tops and 862s heads. Find your channel when you start. Oh, well, thanks. Yeah, thanks, man. Like I said, let me know. Like this, if you heard what I was saying earlier about where we are with that, because I have been doing some stuff. Join the Facebook page. I haven't been making any videos. I know I suck, right? I haven't been making any YouTube videos really, but I am doing updates in the Facebook group. So, and like I said, I'd love to hear about your truck. So join the group, post some videos of your truck doing a burnout. Let me see under the hood. Tell me about the build. Tell me all that. I'd love to hear it. The link to the Facebook is in my channel description. So if you just click on my channels up near the top of the name, you have to hit the little thing and it'll go down. But anyway, yeah. So the O2 sensor died. We went and topped it up. I put it in E85, which was probably dumb. That's probably why my fuel mileage was so bad. We went out there on half a tank, and it was like, I don't know. It was, I mean, I can tell you right now. Hold on. It was, let's see, Eden, Ohio to Lucky, Ohio. I thought this dude was messing with me because he said, I live on Lucky Street in Lucky, Ohio. I'm like, man, that's not a real place. It was 81 miles, 81.7 miles, it says, roughly. The tank is about 13-mile tank, a 13-gallon tank, and we got out there in half a tank. So a little bit better than 10, but like 12 maybe, right? But that's still not good. Okay. Yeah, I'll post a link, man. I got you. Let me get to it real quick. I can post a link for everybody. I'll pin it too, dude. I don't care. Let's see. Click this guy. Where is it at? Is it in here? Maybe it's not in here. I know I have it in here. I don't have it in here. Okay, my bad. Hold on. I'll have to fix that. I've been telling people to go get the link there, and it's not there. So that's not good. That's not good. Let's see. Let's paste. Boop. Yeah. I need to get rid of this stupid heart. John told me the other day how to get rid of it. I don't know how to do it. That's the link, though. Check her out, my dude. And I'll have to like fix that because I thought that was in the description, but it's not. So my bad. Yeah, so we got out there in half tank, and the Ranger, the Ranger always runs good. Even though, like I said, it was running a little, I could tell it put a little fuel in because it's idling higher than it normally does. It was idling at like 1,000, not like 1,090. Usually, it's more like eight. It was about 200 RPM more than normal. So it got some fuel shoved in it, but whatever. It drove out there great, like just the whole way. And we got there, and I didn't realize. Okay, I assumed how big this engine was going to be, right? I assumed it was going to be a little bit smaller than a 4BT. So 750 pounds is a 4BT. I assumed it was going to be a little bit smaller. And yeah, it was a little bit smaller, dude. This thing was just as big as a 4BT. It had its ass weighs at least 700 pounds, right? So we put it in the back of the the guy had a pallet. We brought a tire. I was just gonna sit it in a tire, but he had a pallet. So we put the pallet in, put the tire down. We put the engine in. That didn't work, so we just put it on the pallet. We got another tire, old tire he had. And we like wedged it in there and we strapped it down, right? And the poor little truck was squatting so hard, dude, so hard. But I was like, it'll be fine. It truck like it'll be fine, right? So we got in, we headed back, we topped up, put a half tank, we topped back up with regular. So that should have bumped the fuel mileage up a little bit, but considering I just put 700 pounds in the bed, I don't know. And speaking of fuel mileage, I have it figured out how to improve the fuel mileage in the truck. I did it in my brother's car. My brother's car, for those that don't know, it's this 5.9 Magnum Dodge Magnum engine. So it's basically it's a 360 Magnum. It has a Terminator X Max on it. It has a what transmission does it have? It has a 46 RE with overdrive, automatic in it. It's in a 1950 Chrysler Windsor, so it's a flying brick, right? And that combination with a turbo, so just like the Ranger, it has a turbo, um, and with injectors that are about the same size, we got 20 miles a gallon down the highway. And I know I tested out some things that I learned on the great YouTube, right? I tested out some things on the great YouTube. So I put in a bunch of timing down low where driving is. So I like damn near double the timing, right? So I put in a bunch of times because like as long as you're not under load womping on it, the timing's not gonna hurt anything. So I put a bunch of timing in down low, and then I leaned it out. Not a lot, but I leaned it out a little bit, and that gave us 20 miles a gallon. So I was gonna do that on the Ranger. I was gonna do the same changes I made on the fuel table and the spark table, but winter hit and I hadn't drove it right. So once we do them changes, I will probably get about the same. If I get 20 miles a gallon, I would hope. The Ranger weighs a lot less. The engine is a lot more healthy, and so I would think it'd be about the same. But anyway, so we get out there, we load the boat anchor in the back of the truck, and like I said, I'm super happy with my purchase. Right, it's a 3.6 liter diesel. The 4BT is a 3.9, so it's comparable to 4BT. It's spun over, it's complete with extra grease and oil on every surface, but it's all there. The guys said it ran. They seem like good dudes. I trust them. They have another engine there. They have a Perkins diesel, a Perkins 318, which I am considering going back to buying, because I'm sure it'll be about the same price. So I got a good deal on it. Got a good deal on it. Like I said, 4BTs, or you can't get one under 2,800. That's for a core engine. I got this for $300. So if it runs, I can get at least if I have a video of it running on Facebook, I could probably get double my money, right? So I don't feel bad about that. So anyway, we loaded up, headed on back, topped up the fuel tank, and I drove all the way out there. I made Josh drive the way back because the truck's just not comfortable to drive. I found out that the passenger seat, even though they're the exact same seat, one's lower than the other, and it's uncomfortable as fuck. So I would have rather been driving, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah. So and the drive back, even though we were squatting really fucking really hard, we just cruised all the way back. We didn't have any problem. We used about a half tank on the way back, which makes sense, with the extra weight, right? Extra weight. So we got about the same fuel mileage out there, even on regular gas. But like I said, we were loaded down. We were exceeding the weight limit of the truck for sure. And I don't have good shock. I don't have shocks in the back, but they're just rotted out shocks. They're like probably the shocks that came on the truck when it was new. And I never changed them, right? So I probably should have did that. But we hammered down, got back home safe. Josh did a great job tying the load down. So so that was today's adventure. Like I said, I left about 1:30, 2 o'clock, got back about 7:30. So we were gone a while. Um, let's see. I need to respond to this comment on Facebook real fast. Can you remind me what the part store part number is for a replacement, if there is one? I swear I remember seeing a post about it. I work at Advance, so off is nice here. All right, there we go. Oh man, my spelling is atrocious. Let me fix that. And that's not how you spell that. And that's not how you spell that. And I'm going to go boop. I'm going to tell them thanks too. Thanks. Thanks. It's not how you spell thanks. Too many A's. Thanks for the reply. Boop. We'll do that. Okay. I know Matt Happel's a busy guy, but we will see if he responds. Everybody left the chat again. No, I'm alone. Well, this is gonna be a short one, dude. Like I said, I'll do for a little bit longer. We're gonna put this up. Can I pin it from here? Can I pin this from here? No, I can go in here and pin it though, right? Dude, I hate that freaking thing. How do I get rid of it? How do I get rid of it? Someone told me how to do it, but I don't remember. But there's a star against my way. All right, so I got my part number that I need. Like I said, O2 sensors out, right? So this is the part store part number for the replacement. All right, so has given me this part number while I had a suspect bad O2 sensor Sunday. Bought it at Advanced Out Part Store for $100 of tax. This is the long boy, like the 5 foot worked, and I was able to finish tuning. Just a quick note for you holiday. Okay, update with more part numbers. Part store Holly wideband replacements. All right, so there's a couple different ones. Ooh, is made for diesels, mostly for higher EGTs. I use this sensor for higher HP cars that see a lot of heat. Seems to work well, not die as fast as normal. All right, I guess I'm grabbing this one. Awesome. So now, okay, $100 ain't bad, dude. With my 20% discount, like we're gold. We are gold. Oh, 17323. This have different leads. This has a 5 foot lead. I don't need a 5 foot. I do not need 5 foot. But I'm thinking I'm gonna get this diesel one. We'll see. We'll see what I can get at work. I need to save this like right now though. Save post. Save. And then we're gonna share it to myself. Can I share it? I can send. We're gonna send it to myself, so I can just look it up in Messenger when I'm at work. So send that there. Cool. Cool. That's taken care of. All coming together. Okay, who's in here? Someone's in here. I see you. Sound off. I still only have maybe one like. I'm checking right now. Maybe. Am I like still connected? What's going on here? What's going on here? What? YouTube. YouTube stopped working. I don't know if I'm still connected. Yeah, I'm still connected. Okay. Okay, I got 3 likes. Okay. All right, you guys are okay. So someone did like it. All right, I feel better. Can I share this post? Can I share this post though? I don't know. I don't care. It's in there. I got it. It's good. We've become man. Like I said, dude. I'm just gonna keep talking to myself for another hour, dude. I'm almost out of here. I'm almost out of here. Ugh, gross. Dominator O2 sensors are apparently hard to get. Like not hard to get, as in. I mean, they're probably expensive too, but apparently they're like calibrated, special from Holly, and like I'm good, dog. I don't want nothing to do with that. Like, if I had, FU money, right, then maybe. But all right, well, I guess we're gonna look up this Perkins diesel while I'm on here. Perkins, Perkins 318 diesel. Okay. All right, 318 diesel SAE. Let's see, SAE2. Let's see if it has an SAE2 bell. Okay, here's a PDF. I guess we're gonna look at that. Let's see. Okay, I messed up. Go back. Okay, hold on. Let's read this. You know what we should do? We should join. I don't know. We gotta find a bell housing, because if I can find a bell housing, I'm gonna buy it. Okay, buy genuine Perkins flywheel housing. Let's check this out, shall we? Let's check. Okay, there's a bunch of different ones. There's a bunch of different ones. That's not good. They don't have prices on them either. That's even more not good. All I know, he says a 318. Oh man, an A4. I wonder if it's an A4 318. I wonder if that's like the full name of it. I don't know. I don't know. Let's try A4 though. We'll put A4 in front of it and see if that helps us find stuff. Okay, here we go. Here's a group that I trust. Okay, I'm starting up an engine swap. I'm going to use a Perkins 6.354. Okay, so I think this is the 6-cylinder. So this is exactly what I'm looking for. You should be able to source an SAE housing for the Perkins. Would have a good look at the adapter to block retaining bolts. We're going to check on the flywheel bell housing. have known of issues where the adapters are not true to crankshaft, have had to remove the locating dowel, bolt the housing up, true it, and then drill and fit an oversized dowel. Well, that's not what we want to do. Is it okay? Hold on. All right, hold on. So I feel like this is a T6 size, so I'm guessing A4 means it's a 4-cylinder, right? So, oh, man, I don't see anything on this engine, unfortunately. Let's see what this is. I wish Dean was here. Dean would help me. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Let's see what's this. That's not what I want. Tech tip. Well, I guess we're gonna read this real quick. Update on the Perkins engine to Chevy Bell. Let's read this. Yeah, these are all like bigger Perkins. These are all like the 354 Perkins, which are I believe 6-cylinders. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Let's see. I had a Chevy truck with a 409 and a 5-speed. The engine has a bell housing for the transmission. I still have a bell housing transmission. You can find an SA bell if it's Perkins engine. Okay, yeah, I get you. Okay, so we're gonna save this. We'll save that. So, all right. So it's the engine family. Let's look at all the engine families we got here. God, there's a lot of engine families. I don't know what engine. None of these say 318s. There's a lot of them though. Okay, hold on. 403, 403D. These are all way bigger. What series do you think it would be? Okay, this is a 4.38. Yeah, 4.318 series. That has to be it, right? We're gonna try this. Find parts. Okay, I didn't do what I wanted to do. This is Scribe. How do I save this? How do I download from this? I hate Scribe. Scribe's like one of the worst. One of the absolute worst like websites. Download Scribe PDFs. There. We're gonna try this. Sometimes these downloaders work, sometimes they don't. It really depends. So we'll see if we can get it. I like getting these old PDFs for these engines. It's nice to have. Like the Bedford I bought, even though like there's literally zero information in forums and stuff, because no one talks about them. A bunch of PDFs on the web forum, which is kind of weird. So, all right, so we're attempting to download this thing. I don't know. We're gonna try. What is this? Is this the button I want? Download. Oh, I didn't hit the right button. All right, we'll come back to this. We're looking at bell housing adapters now. So it's the 4. Let's try that. Let's get rid of the A. Let's just do the 4.318. Perkins swap into older. Here we go. Boom. All right, let's see what this says. Stupid captcha, man. I hate them. Are you a robot? No, I'm not a robot. All right, it's doing its thing. Okay, we can close that. All right. I have a 90, or I have a 79 Dodge 1-ton, 2-door, or 2-wheel drive. It has always ran poorly after a recent transfer and infield. I've been thinking about swapping in a 4. Okay, so this is it. This is it. This is the engine. Okay. I've been on. Okay. I've been unable to locate any transmission for Pokemon Motors. I was hoping to find a way to mount a Chevy Turbo 400. The truck will really the higher release to Ford coming from Master Ferguson. Blah blah blah. Have a great motor. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Sorry, I can't be much help. This guy can't help. Cool. Several Massey combines came with Chevy 350s on board. You might try and locate one of those. I can't say what kind of adapter or drive equipment they used. Okay, that doesn't really help. All right, here we go. Oh, dude, this dude's telling a story. They use blah. Don't care. Okay, this guy says he delivered a bunch of in about 75 or 76. Okay, this was in 2006. So I mean, whatever. They also had international. Okay, the unique thing about the time, but I found a dust deal in Dallas. All these numbers really verified with folks cost from selected and around. So that doesn't help me at all. Okay. The Perkins bell housing pattern is either SAE2 or SAE3. Okay, right. Right. Has a plate to fit your needs. Right. So they exist. The bell housings exist. Maybe. I'm gonna see if there's a Perkins group. Who's here? Oh, John's here. Hi, John. Sorry, buddy. I was mulling over stuff that no one was here, so I was talking to myself. That's the truth of it. No, I'm thinking about buying this Perkins diesel engine I found. I feel like it would be interesting. So I might buy it. I'm just trying to see if I can adapt the transmission to something. Is what I'm trying to do right now. And it's not going incredibly well, but I think we're making progress. I'm finding more information about it. What bell housing pattern is on? This is the wrong Perkins. I bet you it's the same. It's just bigger. Okay, hold on. Do they have it for them? You get adapter for them, but the front pulley is a problem. Make sure that it has rubber on it. If no, you need to find what it does. If you don't, you will burst. What? Why would you? How are you gonna burst? Okay, hold on. This is an interesting comment. Okay, so we're talking about these Perkins diesels, right? And this guy's asking about transmissions, and this guy says it all depends what it came out of. They do have a SAE bell housing for them. You can get adapters for them, but the front pulley is the problem. Make sure that it has rubber in it. If no, you need to find one that does. If you don't, you'll burst your crank. What is he saying? Is he talking about like the dampener, like all the rubber's on the dampener? I don't know. You'll need an SAE bell housing, flywheel, and front pulley. What? I don't understand the front pulley thing. So they do exist. It's just finding them, I guess. So Perkins still exists. I might just have to send them. I might just have to send them an email, and and try how much. See, I don't like how they don't put the price. When a website doesn't put the price, and you have to request a quote, that's probably some money. some money. But your motor must be red. The black ones are different. I don't know what the pulley is. Your front pulley should be spline, just like the red motor over here. The black ones are keyed. I had a black motor. They want $500 for it. I don't understand what the pulley thing's about, guys. I don't understand what the pulley thing's about. So I'm very confused. Mike's car hole. I seem to remember Mike's car hole. I don't remember from where, but I do remember Mike. What's up, my dude? How you been? I was actually getting ready to shut down here in like another 18 minutes tonight. Tonight's slow. I think it's my fault. I started late. Usually I start at 7, and I was on the road in the Danger Ranger. Matter of fact, I told the whole story about that before you got here. Yeah, I didn't get in here like 7:50 to start the live, so I'm late. So I don't blame everybody else for not being here. They're off watching people that were on time with their lives, you know. Mike, by the way, have you joined the Facebook group? The link's above, man. You should join the Facebook group. I uh I don't know. I just like hearing what it's my group, right? For the channel. I just like hearing what other people are working on. So if you're working on something cool, man, put it in the group. Join up, say hi. Look at the dumb shit I'm doing. But yeah, we're trying. Perkin. Okay, hold on. We got eBay parts. Let's look at the eBay parts. All right. None of. Okay, I'm gonna have to get pictures of. Oh boy, dude, this might not be worth it. It might be worth it. It might not be worth it. Tomorrow, I'm gonna message you. Hey man, I was thinking about that Perkins. I would like some pictures of real good. I like pictures of all the way around the motor, the injector pump, the back of the engine, and tell me what you're thinking on the price and what was wrong with it. So I stopped using Facebook after my grandma got on Facebook. Dude, my grandma's on like my mom's no, yeah, my mom's on Facebook, right? And I set her to an acquaintance only or acquaintance, and then I share all my stuff to everybody but acquaintances. Cause I don't want to rile. I don't want to make my grandma feel weird. I post some weird stuff sometimes, right? So I don't want to see my grandma when I share a meme talk about eating ass or something, right? So I feel you on that, brother. But modern problems require modern solutions. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but yeah, so I'm actually gonna message my buddy that we might be going back for that Perkins. We might be going back for that Perkins sometime in the FUT in the future. Perkins in the future. It also has a SAE bell housing. Yeah, dude, fuck 4BTs, man. If I can't find, I'll make my own 4BT. Hookers and blackjack. I'm also using Instagram. Dude, I have an Instagram, right? But Instagram doesn't have Facebook Marketplace. And Facebook Marketplace is where all the best shit is, dude. Like here, we're gonna look at Marketplace right now. I'm just gonna click Marketplace. We're gonna see. I bet you something pops up. Okay. Um. Okay, here's something cool. They're all black and white, but Panasonic black and white PVM monitors. PVM monitors are the fucking shit. If they're colored, I'd grab one. Here's an '84 Mustang. It's convertible, so gross. We don't want that. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Vintage Nintendo shelf. I like that. Volkswagen Rabbit. Okay. We might be striking out here. Are There's a Honda, Chevy Geo Tracker parts, 12 valve Cummins. Okay, here's 12 valve Cummins with a P pump. Okay, there's no way it's for sale. Complete engine, mileage unknown, ran when pulled, came out of an early 90s F Series truck. And it has a P pump on it? Yo. These never have P pumps, dude. That's cool. That's kind of a win, that P pump. What? What? Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I see it just anyway, yeah. So dude, Marketplace is amazing. Marketplace. I love Marketplace. It's great. It's absolutely great. I am probably gonna wrap things up in about 10 minutes. Unless this place gets popping off. I know I'm not interesting enough to have constant pop off, but um, yeah. So Perkins, we need a K24 pull out $500. Man, a little rich for my blood. Let's see. Let's just type in Perkins. Perkin. Perkins. Yeah. Perk. Okay. Let's see what we got. Perkins diesel accessories, bell housings, flywheels, clutches, starters, short blockage. All right, so this guy has stuff. All right, so I'm just gonna say, hey man, I have a Perkins Perkins 4.318, I think, and I'm looking for a bell housing, starter, and flywheel. Wheel. Nice spell wheel. Fly wheel. Thanks. Yeah. So like I said, we might be grabbing another one because I want more diesel powered things. Diesel is neat. I like the diesel. I used to flip cars off Marketplace. Yeah. Here's my problem, right? Usually when I buy something, it's because I want it. So I have a really hard time selling things. I mean, I have, but I regret everything I've sold. Okay, the only vehicle I've sold that I regret is I had a 4x4 S10, beautiful shape for the Rust Belt, right? Like, it was great. Sold it, don't know why. Regretted it ever since. I got another S10, really nice V8 swap truck, had it, sold it, regretted it ever since. And then non-vehicle stuff, I had two really rare retro computers from like the 80s that I had completely recapped, refurbished, new power supplies. They're amazing little machines, and I sold them, and it makes me sad. And Dean's here. Dean, perfect. So I got that Bedford diesel, right? So slowly but surely, I am becoming well, I don't want to say I'm becoming British, and I don't want to say I'm becoming a Kiwi Australian, but I am honoring the motherland, brother. But anyway, we got that Bedford diesel. I picked it up today. Had a little road trip. I probably could have made a video on it, but I'll make more videos on it later when I actually do something with it. But the Bedford diesel is in my hand. So while I was there, here's where you come in, Dean. While I was there, they had a Perkins diesel. He said it was a 318. I looked into it. I'm pretty sure that the exact model number is 4.318. So the 4-cylinder 318. Anywho, do you happen to know anything about the Perkins diesels? I believe I'm going to go back and pick it up. So if you know anything, let me know. Also, Dean, what do you think about my TIG welds, dude? They look good? Like I thought they looked good, especially because I did them, right? Like I was mucho impressed um, with them. So I need some outside criticism. Like, well, what do you think? They look good? Uh, Retro. Now you got me, guy. Okay, I messaged that guy in the Perkins stuff. Anybody else with Perkins stuff? Is this the same guy? No, it's a different guy. But it looks like the same engine. It has a flywheel. Okay, it's a so this is a 6-cylinder. It's a Perkins 354. I have a 1100 Massey Ferguson. Lost oil pressure due to wrong oil filter. Oil pans, bell housing from combine as well as head. I'm gonna ask him to see the bell housing because there's a flywheel with it. So, could I get some pictures of the bell housing front and back? Thank you. But yeah, man, if all the cool diesels are too expensive, I'll buy the cheap ones that no one wants. So here's a Perkins 203. That looks like a 3-cylinder, complete rebuilt engine. For 6. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, whatever. Let's see. This was our room at Mount Cook, a Hemi. Hold on. Oh, cool. I'll check this out later, Dean. I opened the link though. I got it. This was our room at Mount Cook, a Hemi 265 capacity. Is this just a coincidence? that is the shortest short I've ever watched, Dean. Dean, I regret selling my first C10. Dude, I feel you. A Perkins 4. No, this isn't a 220. This is a Perkins 318. I bought a Bedford 220. I bought that today. The same guy had a Perkins 4.18. I'm thinking about getting that. So the less I say, the better it is. Yes, you are a man of few words, Dean. I never quite know what you're saying. Hey, Dean, you might know the answer to this. I don't deal with a lot of machinery that has like an hours meter. Is 7,000 hours a lot? I feel like that's kind of a lot. Well, what do you think? 4-cylinder turbo. What do you mean it's a 4-cylinder turbo? What is it? He doesn't know where it goes on. Yeah, it's kind of worthless, huh? Perkins diesel, Caterpillar, Ford Ranger, regular cab, custom long bed. Why is this up here? This does not have any of the things I search for in my forklift engines. I only want a forklift engine. 80s Iron Duke for $400. That's $300 too much. Here's a Perkins 4.236 4-cylinder. So apparently there are a lot of these things. I'm noticing a trend here. There are a bunch of different sizes. This one is a 263 or 236, excuse me, 4-cylinder. Wants $3,000 for it, so that's obviously out of my price range. I ain't paying that. All right, that's enough of that. We did our due diligence. How did the English release so much? Only if it's cheap and no one else wants it. It's probably cheap. If we're talking about the Perkins, yeah, it's probably cheap, right? We'll see how cheap it is. It doesn't have the bell housing or the starter, so I could probably get it less than what I paid for the Bedford, right? So I don't know. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna try to talk my buddy into buying it because I don't want. I mean, I would buy it if you know if the one I have runs And these guys say that this Perkins is also runs, and I will assume it's a runner too. And like I said, if I can get it and it runs, I can always sell it and make my money back. So, but the plan is to put it in a truck. That's the plan. I got 5 people, up 4 people. We had 5, down 4, and it is what it is. Well, guys, Dean, my dude, like, I love you, brother, but I think we're gonna call it a quit for a night, dude. Like I said, it's my fault. I got here late. I was supposed to start at 7. I was on the road in the Ranger. Did I tell you what happened on the Ranger? You should go back and listen to the story I said about what happened in the Ranger. But I'll give you like the cliff notes, right? Took the Ranger, hour and a half away. As soon as we got in the truck, literally as soon as we got in the truck, O2 sensor dead. Haven't driven the truck since October, right? O2 sensor said I'm out. So I had to unplug the damn thing because it was messing the tune. It kept reading real lean, so it was dumping fuel into the tune, right? So I unplugged it. The tune was still a little wonky. I didn't have my laptop to fix it. So whatever. We went, filled it up. Fuel mileage sucked. We got 10 miles a gallon, so the tune is borked. I gotta fix it. We got 10 miles a gallon out there. We used half tank out there. Lowered up this engine. Engine was way bigger than I was thinking. Like it fit. We brought all the stuff we needed. 700 pounds of engine were in the back of the Danger Ranger, though. Okay, and it was squatting. So we topped back up. This time we topped it with a regular. I put E85 in it on the way out there, which is probably why the fuel mileage was so bad. But with 700 pounds in the bed, we used a half a tank to get back, right? So it was whatever. Truck handled like a champ. So besides the bad fuel mileage, it was a great trip, right? Anyway, vegetable oil approved. That's right. So that's the only reason we're buying up these diesels. If they run, then we're gonna be running that biofuel, that what's it called? Climate safe fuel, maybe. I don't know. I don't think it is, but dude, we have 6 in here now. See, I just when I start to get out, they drag me back in. I have 6 in here. Who's all in here? There's 6 people in here. I want to see 6 comments right now. Go, go, go. 6 comments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's 5. We lost one. Okay. Wasn't that important. Wasn't that important. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you I appreciate you all coming out to my live, even though you didn't have to, even though it's Saturday night and you wanted to spend the last hour with me. I appreciate it. Mike, thanks for stopping by. Dean, my #1 fan. I still owe you that hat. It's a coming. Don't worry. As soon as I order them, you're getting one too. So I'll be hitting you up for your address. John, he's not here, but thank you. Georgia boy, I hope you come back, dude. It's good talking to you. Busted Radio, pleasure as always. Blake, Battery, thank you for coming out. And that's it. That's it. I'll talk to y'all later. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. I did last week, well, with Doc, right? I said that I wanted to last week on Monday, today's Saturday. Last week on Monday, I said that this week I wanted to record. I did record. So I accomplished my goal. So next week, new video, maybe. And I will be here on Monday, even though I slipped up earlier and said that I was late. I wasn't late. Anyway, I will be doing one Monday as usual. This is just kind of short one. So anyway, y'all the best. I'll catch you later. Well, yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. Hey, the Monday stream will still be a go. This is just a quickie. I had an adventure today. I want to tell people about my adventure today. So Monday, 7:00. I have alarm set. 7:00 Monday. I will not be late. You make sure you're there. Make sure you're there. Okay. So I will see you. Like I said, Monday. I'll see you there. All right, brother. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Make sure you join the Facebook group.